Both players not following the meta directly. They come up with their own solutions. For ThorZaIN, for example, we've seen incredible fast expansions and tech, so super early, super greedy early games. He barely played with rifles, from what I've seen. I haven't seen ThorZaIN's winner bracket final versus Knopf. That was Remo Demo casting. So maybe things change. Ooh, that's a big mistake. Water Elemental dispelled. Yeah, this is a new map. And maybe as a returning player, you don't know the new creeps that well. Ouch! So that's a lot of damage. If the bottom were here, there could have been a lot of damage. Unfortunately, Starshape has decided to play the harassing bottom on a map where the rush distance is among the longest of the entire map pool. And going back and forth pretty much takes forever. Now, how good is the last hit thing? Yep, bottom first. People like Neutron have played bottom first versus Orc. So if that works, why shouldn't it work versus human? And it's a good thing to, I guess, strategically, to throw your opponent off a bit in the early parts of a series. So a strategy like this will always be in the back of ThorZaIN's head, that it's at least a possibility. So far. Oh, undershooting with damage. So patient. ThorZaIN, by the way, teching, not expanding, even though Warhail has one of the easiest expansions of them all. And he's going rifles. It is massive. Is there a reason people don't play too much bottom hunts versus human? Can he find a way to make that work? So far, ThorZaIN, the Swedish legend, has everything under control.
A player's forces are under attack.
How do you follow that up? I think you can't take a fight until your Huntress upgrade is ready. Because there's otherwise too much piercing damage. From water elementals, from rifles, and also like ThorZaIN playing this a bit different than he played before, right? Before it was lots and lots and lots of sorcerers as a counter to hunts. Now he's playing a bit more meta, and I feel like Starshade is victim of the map design a little bit. On a small map, this bottom harass could have worked out great. Okay. Battle.net Gaming just stopped for a second.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Starshaped has some catching up to do. Goes bottom Panda. In isolation, Panda does make some sense versus rifle casters if you get the time to level it, but that's questionable. I think ThorZaIN is ahead in levels already, is accelerating. There might be a time when the Huntress upgrade is out, the Moonglade, and there's not a fully developed rifle caster army. But yeah, we're working on that on one base. Starshape scouting. No second base. but already level 3, and there's a big, powerful mountain giant. Double claw. Ouch.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Huntress upgrade ready. More creeping. Double level 3 is essential, I feel. But where to find that level 3? Both will be fighting over the shop. That is advantageous from ThorZaIN as the shop is towards him. And that dwarf, yeah, level 3 is unpreventable. And then every Stormbolt should be a Huntress kill. No diversification on that army. It's hunts, 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 hunts. Item? Starship? Yeah, so we got a heal scroll now, protection scroll, double invul potion, so the hero focus that worked so well versus Knopf won't help Star-Shaped here. Red spot, really? Oh, that is ambitious, but also so rewarding. We'll stay at 50. I feel like the tier 2 army for ThorZaIN should be better. Especially, yeah, he's banking 700 gold, 600. Queuing upgrades, very efficient. He's creeping faster with rifles than Hunts are. I'm basically just waiting for Sorks. There is no shop, by the way. Still rather fragile. Big mana on the panda. That's pretty much exactly what he needs. Only Hans. Now we get the second sanctum. Now we get the shop as well. So lots of Sorks coming. We've seen ThorZaIN playing with invisibility. Oh, we also have Clap. I didn't even realize. Yo, Clap's gonna destroy the Hunts. Clap and Blizzard, as he has a Tome of Retraining. Yeah, Clap Blizzard. Starshape, what do you do against this mass AoE? Both red spots to ThorZaIN. I feel like this was very hard to guess, especially the northern red spot. The scout was there, but it's a little bit too late. And now it's all inefficient. Is the last chance a boat?
Players' forces are under attack.
I'm sailing away. Star-Shaped hasn't done much in the past couple of minutes. ThorZaIN's ahead in levels. ThorZaIN is filthy rich. He even finds the time for invisibility, because rush distance here, as I said, is ginormous. And Blizzard is up. Blizzard, Clap, double level 4. Tanky Mountain King. I feel like that bottom... This bottom strategy will not catch fire. You gotta keep ThorZaIN busy for minutes. But the Spoon Terran is pumping now. Here's the boat! B2W boat in the chat, please! I want to see a massive walls of boats.
Forces are under attack.
The Flip, thank you very much for the 40 months. Swedish Night with Neo. Uh-huh. Very, very fishy. There it is. Original Mac Daddy, Toxie. More boats! Does he realize? Yeah, he does realize that you can use it here. Very, very cool to see that every once in a while. Now, Starship, I would love to hear their reaction. Can he cross? Yeah, towards the expansion? He can. And that's a pretty perfect scout. But yeah, Starshape is keeping him busy here. And what can the one footy alone do? Not much. Clap Blizzard though! That was big, 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 big damage. We have a TP. We can leave anytime. Also, heal scrolls. Clap is not as crazy as I thought it is. Oh, damn, that breath of fire. ThorZaIN is bleeding units. Are you kidding me? Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. He knows about the damage potential of Clap Blizzard, especially with slow, because that makes it harder to get out of that AoE. Heal scroll necessary. Oh, he didn't use it before the TP. Ah, if not for the 2 Huntress kills, that would have been so clean by Starshaped. I think I say Starbuck the entire game. But now, we got the Expo up. With the knowledge of ThorZaIN that the Expo is up, but also with quite some losses. 10 food down, 1 heal scroll remaining. This heal scroll is probably most important target on the map now. And great minds think alike. Couldn't he switch to Dryads and just win? Well, Riflemen are so good against Dryads that they just destroy it. Mountain Giants, though, could be really good. Look at this. 17 hunts. Is that too much? Everything is slowed. ThorZaIN and the crowd control, man. He seems to love that spell. Plus, when there's a little hero focus, you can always save the units in the boat. This is so much damage over time. And you don't have a speed scroll. Would love to have a speed scroll, huh? ThorZaIN realizing pretty much immediately what the hard counter is. No need for griffins. No need for anything flashy. Clap Blizzard. It's so sick. Just can't connect. It's so much free damage. This is just free. There's Clap. Yep, completely outplayed. It's time for a heal scroll. This is how you counter 17 Huntress. And again! Oh, snap! That Archmage, weapon of mass destruction. Mountain King has an Invo Potion and invisibility. Nasty. Just outplayed. There's nothing Starship at the moment can do when there's no Dispel. Hammers are landing as well. We still got that heal scroll. That Panda hits the deck. I think these hidden run ideas paired with an Expo was a nice last resort. But yeah, Clap Blizzard and ThorZaIN winning game 1. That was outrageous damage. And Starshape couldn't follow suit. No, that was too much. That was too much. Okay, who creeps better? Who's expanding? We take a look. Here on this map, ThorZaIN had this almost crazy 3-farm expo into tech at 5 minutes. And yes, Hunters it is.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this time it's a tech. 2-farm tech. From a very, very fast expansion to another very, very fast tech. Is it? Yeah, with rifles this time. So ThorZaIN is switching it up completely compared to yesterday. Instead of second base, we go tech. Instead of mass casters, we go rifles. And here, first creep deck. Keeper has to roam a little bit, trying to fight with Koreans. And? Ooh, wanted to deny, couldn't get it. Is that enough? I don't think you can get elasted if you're star-shaped here. Or maybe you can? Not against the ThorZaIN. But hey, couple of footies falling. This build is already fragile because it's only 2 farms. But if you don't get level 3, this keeper is not gonna have a big power spike, to be honest. That's an easy deny here, of course. Was that worth it to go to hunts instead of a fast tech? I don't know if Star-Shaped ever played Demon Hunter Immolation. That's something...
A player's forces are
don't
under
know
attack.
if ThorZaIN would be ready for that. Level 3 is big for ThorZaIN. Exactly what he wanted and pretty much exactly the time he needed it for the level 2 water elementals against the Huns. But! Exclamation mark star shape. Gets a rifle. If we trade Huns versus rifles 1 by 1, is that good? Not, eh? Ancient in position. Tier 3 and Demon Hunter 2nd. Okay. We're closing in on midnight once again. I don't know if you know, but Sweden and Germany, same time zone. Shout out viewers yesterday. So who has more endurance is also a question. No big party or any drinking in Swedish. Except maybe Knopf now. But yeah, Keeper underleveled. Demon Hunter has to make some moves here. And ThorZaIN just casually creeping the middle. Tomorrow is the Back to Warcraft Weekly Cup, by the way. 7 p.m. everybody. I want to see you sign up. Links on our homepage and warcraft3.info. That Mountain King is such a beast, dude. That Demon Hunter has to do a lot of burning. But for the first time today, Star-Shaped on tier 3. Interception, that's the priest for free. Can ThorZaIN find... Oh, that deny. Can he finance a switch? He needs swords. Oh! I was about to say, is that the second time Starship is just unlucky with the damage roll? They called the boys for a tower push. Okay, do we have a bear on the field already? 2. We're counting the seconds. Not a single sword, but instead 2 big mana potion on that Mountain King. Also, limited amount of dispel against rejuvenation. With detonates as throughout the entire weekend, stellar. But the Mountain King is just hammering away. This is how Starshape defeated Knopf on map 1, just pure hero focus. Very rare to see a cooldown displayed on the mana potion. And maybe it is just hero focus again. Oh, he got him. Sacrifices a bear or maybe 2 as the staff is on cooldown. Big detonates for level 4. But the big threat is the Mountain King. Starshape needs bears. Whoa, staff ready. Get some orb damage up. Arcane Tower only now. It is still... He basically sacrificed his entire army for that dwarf who's only back in like 80 seconds. Can that Demon Hunter do the heavy lifting? Now, of course, ThorZaIN's StarCraft skills come in with stutter stepping, little bit of kiting. Very few do it better than him. Oh man, imagine this dude in the Pala rifle meta would have destroyed everybody. And the deny, look at him go. Marcus Eklof still got it. And Star-Shaped. It looks bleak, my friend. It looks bleak. He got double orb. But no moon juice. Now it's nighttime. Any chance for a couple more rejuice? Yeah, progress on the demon is very, very slow. Panda wouldn't have made any sense either. This looks like death of 1,000 gunshots, maybe? Mountain King back for the first time. Oh, Star-Shaped surround skills, but nope. It's just too much damage. Rifles are crazy. And the first Zorks are coming in now as well. So additional slow on top of the CC you already got with Stormbolt. Wow, it feels a bit hopeless here for Star-Shaped, we gotta say. Mountain King might hit the deck again. Dodges the Stormbolt with the TP. Will the TP go off before he gets the kill? Oh, man. That Mountain King survives and he can easily be healed up by the priests now. Who's a personal caretaker of the mighty moon in Ironcliff now. It's a grand final. For the crown of Sweden, you try everything. But when your opponent has 2 big mana potions, it's hard to come out as the winner. ThorZaIN with the 2-0 with 3 consecutive match points now. The hero focus worked quite nicely. So, I like Beastmaster. Beastmaster can be played with a lot of tempo. And that is also rather modern, eh? Hunting the water elemental with the wisp. Yeah, someone has been taking notes here. Nice detonates from Starshape. Starshape fighting. A good counter so far to an expansion. 2 big summons here. And units are dying quickly. Ooh, workers are dying. That's not too bad, Starshaped. That is not too bad. Beastmaster's taking a lot of hits here. Maybe a bit unnecessary. But at home, Moonwells are full. Tech is progressing. And ThorZaIN expansion is delayed. This is the first time this series is going for an expo. 4th farm coming. Is he still going for it though? He does have a lot of resources. If he's switching plans, I think he would have started tech by now.
A town is under siege.
And a lot of summons lead to quite some kills. Now, Beastmaster didn't make it home, interestingly. Only now. I feel like you have to double down.
Players' forces are under
You have to attack again. But if you creep here and then move through the middle, maybe it's still possible to do lots of damage with level 3. But then you allow your opponent the expo and maybe a tower.
Players' forces are under attack.
And level 3. This has to hit hard. Second hero timing maybe? Can he double down? Panda. That kinda indicates more creeping. Is that really the way to go? Beastmaster Panda, a rare sight.
The players' forces are under attack.
And ThorZaIN must be in full defense mode. You need way more than 1 Arcane Tower against these big bears. Who have Bash now? Is it enough? It's a like 3 and 2 levels precisely. Bear is tanking the damage. Panda is coming in. This tower will not come up. The arcane is gone, and now floodgates open for Starshape. But Militia Call by ThorZaIN was amazing. Is that enough? Panda just has to sneeze a couple of times and they fall. It Feels like it's not enough damage though. Feels like Starshape is losing momentum.
A player's forces are under attack.
The bear surround. LOL. For the Drunken Ace Breath of Fire invite. Nice. Everything's burning. Oh my god, that's a lot of kills. Block, 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 block. I think ThorZaIN is fine. His tier 2 is almost ready. Sorry, zoom resets the entire time. I can't do anything about it. And the panda behind enemy lines. Oh no! Archmage thankfully doesn't have boots, so he could pop his replenishment potion and still be useful in the fight. Oh, but that's a rough situation now. Starshape, no expo. Tier 3, only 2/3. And soon ThorZaIN is kicking into overdrive. Probably, yeah. Scouting for the one big threat. Pretty intelligent by Starshape, actually. Dodging and going to the left-hand side. I don't see a wisp for an expansion, though.
A town is under siege.
Rager, that was funny. Big Swedish bears. We got dryads for slow. We got bears, panda, and beastmaster for damage. But ThorZaIN is on 3 production buildings soon. Oh, he doesn't have farms. He can't spend much of his gold, to be honest. And panda's level 3. Good scouting by ThorZaIN. Yeah, he knew it, man. He was waiting the entire time. Come on, dude, throw that bolt. I know you're gonna do it. You know that I know. Just do it. Nice. Yeah, level of play is really good, dude.
A player's forces are under attack.
ThorZaIN is slowly fixing his supply. And then he got 1,000 gold. Low on lumber. It is crazy how this still happens to like the most expert RTS players.
A player's forces are under attack.
He can of course spam shock a little bit. But we get mortars against the dryad, mass casters. No rifles, man. Seriously seems like ThorZaIN doesn't like rifles much. Even though he's so good with them.
Player's forces are under attack.
Expo only now. It's a bit of an arms race for high levels. We've seen how destructive ThorZaIN's Mountain King Archmage combo is. I wouldn't be too surprised if he goes Blizzard again. And that's where the damage is coming from, that the absence of riflemen makes necessary. Panda with the big mana potion. Healing as well. Town portal. Item here. Putsa Keltalas. Meh. Good scout and knowledge. Okay, I'll make it to 3. He gotta strike like now. He's going for like a Zeppelin drop, but he doesn't have resources. And tier 3 on the horizon. Yeah, tier 3 will be the knockout punch. If we get frag shards. TP traded, yes, smart play by ThorZaIN. Get out of my front yard. I saw you there. Do you really need to freak that much? Bone chime, sexy, sexy.
Player's forces are under attack.
Guys, this army composition by ThorZaIN is gonna be crazy.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, it's perfect. You got the blocker line with breakers. You got the healing. Okay, 1 Sork. 2 Sorks. That's fine. And with tier 3, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I feel like Starshape doesn't really know what to do from here on out. Or wants to be incredibly defensive. Both possible. No blizzard yet. But invisibility, and we've seen what invisibility can do in the hands of ThorZaIN. Love that play. Invul potion, I guess. Oh, Tomb of Retraining. Now he gets the blizzard. Yeah, this is way too much damage. This must be way too much damage. No, ThorZaIN 1,000 gold. We get enough fire. We get fragmentation shards. We're just seconds away.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, we need to buy time now. Ancients of Wind coming. Invis mortar teams. Oh my god. Invis everything. ThorZaIN, man of the people. Inner fire. Invis mortar teams. Archmage on the way to the expansion. And he's right there. And he does not realize that his expansion in a couple of seconds will be gone. Oh, ThorZaIN. You sweet devil. How long does it take? There's no Nature's Blessing. Mountain King in position, so the wisps that come out to repair will immediately be clapped. He has no idea. He has no idea. Clap, Blizzard, and the play of the tournament, everybody. Not taking any damage. Splits against the Breath of Fire. ThorZaIN. Okay, I like him again. What a play that was. Beautifully lined up. Beautifully executed. Yeah, you don't see that coming. Literally, you don't see that coming. Usually not a play you do when you're in the same room as your opponent. Here on land in Mjölby. God goddamn. Double heal scroll, big mana potion. Level 5 panda. One last attack, but into this choke, man. Something like these moves separate ThorZaIN from lower players, I'd say. Always knowing a good fighting position, always finding that position in time also. The perfect scout. Like, haha, I know where you are. And not running out of patience. It's midnight soon. This is disgusting.
A player's forces are under attack.
He got all the counters. This looks unwinnable. Oh, poor Star-Shaped. 20 foot down. Blizzard, clap. The bears run straight into it. He can tank it though on the cost of a heal scroll. Yeah, trying to flank. I guess this is what you have to do to dance with the Dryads, but the counter dance of mortar teams so they can shoot down the Dryads who are trying to snipe him. Breath of Fire was nice. Nice effort by Starshape, who I probably called Starbuck 250 times this cast. Archmage nuke, but that is too easy. And finally the Dryads connect, but we got mortars on the high ground. This is just way too deadly. Way too many kills. And of course, yeah, should be easy to produce afterwards. This is a clean 2-0. The only two people that were able to defeat ThorZaIN this tournament. Knopf in the winner bracket final once, and Jingla in the winner bracket round 1. Ultimates maybe could have helped a little bit here. Star-Shaped, he's trying. He wants to give the people a show. ThorZaIN is such a killer. A killer dressed in yellow. And he's not letting loose, like doing heal scrolls again. Got the scroll of the beast still.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Panda is so desperately trying to make it to 6.
Under siege.
Yeah, Blink Bash Bear is probably fun. Nice Breath of Fire. This fight knows only one winner. 40 foot ahead. If there's no miracle and Knopf knocks ThorZaIN out of his chair. I don't know, dude. I don't know how that's supposed to be winnable. Maybe he wants a celebratory stampede, but nope. And that is game. The King of Sweden, who still rules after a year of basically not playing. He still got the brains. He still got the execution. ThorZaIN wins it clean in the 3-0 grand final. What a gamer. What a gamer. The best gamer in Sweden.